He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll give it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. Needs to allow the defense gives him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to scramble. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Using his legs, it's Brown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On the ground, it's Davidson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job. Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, I always feel like a good tight end is your best friend in this position on the field. You're in the red zone. You've got the matchup that you want with your tight end, but here's the deal. He's got to make that catch. That's a good throw. It's on target. That ball has got to be hauled in.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Here comes the point after attempt.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and went to a touchdown. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Ball handed to the running back.
Chris, there are some players that when they have...
Breaks into the clear. It breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. On the run, it's Brown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Clemson calls their second timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down, and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now here comes the bunch formation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time a completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Out here, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Louisville. Way too much speed on that play.
That is such an important score and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up. And they get the ball to start the 2nd half. A chance to go from down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the 3rd quarter.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, does their job and secures the recovery. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
press coverage now from these DBs. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw to the left. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Ollie will try to get an update soon. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a grab by the junior. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And the back gets the football, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking into the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they go on top here in the 2nd half. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, everything is perfect here. The offensive line did a great job. The timing of the play call is perfect. You get that defense upfield, and then the execution from the quarterback and running back. Good timing, and then you've got him in space on the outside. That is a great play for a touchdown. I tell you what, that is a quarterback's best friend. Short completion, taking the distance, you bet. Shows up on the stat sheet.
First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but looks short of the first down marker. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Coming after him. The pass is intercepted. We'll bring him down after a short return. Takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And they'll take this from the end zone. Return or tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He finds his man. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. Louisville has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tight end makes the grab. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Could be a critical false start there. They're backed up 2nd and goal from farther away now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Great catch when they desperately needed it. defense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Wants to throw it. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. A running play called on 4th down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. No chance to catch him there.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. The pressure's on. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, you're in great position to get points. First down, looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's Moore. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Louisville. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they're backed up 5 by the delay of game, makes it second and long. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.